Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker. Our quest for all the achievements, still 16 kids and one Steam friend away, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna get any closer. Oh, Madison. Unfortunately, Harley finished with me, but we're still good friends. I really liked Harley, particularly his interest in playing loud music. I didn't even mind his strange infatuation with aerobics. It didn't bother me that much. I think the little white lies I told didn't really help in the end. I'm feeling a little sad about it. I must listen to my gut instinct next time. Oh boy, man, we are not going to have a good one, are we? And the same thing for Faith. Unfortunately, Engelbert and I have decided to split up, but at least it was friendly. There were some things I liked about Engelbert, mainly his attraction to eating tiny portions, but his unnatural dedication to body piercings was just a step too far. It didn't work out, but at least we were honest about it. I don't know why I tried to impress him so much. Oh well, never mind. And there's a nice -9 to start this episode off right. Okay, Calvin, you're first in line, so you're first in the episode. Calvin Deepright, 2-star outdoorsman and a Sagittarius looking for a woman. His interests include environmental issues, animal welfare, and growing flowers. Are you hippie? He loves brown eyes and light brown hair. He's active, carefree, introvert, experimental, and romantic. His bad habit is being a potty mouth, and his guilty pleasure is watching zombie movies. Yep, you are a hippie. I'm going to try Ursula Han Solo because she's a VIP celebrity activist. Well, not because of that. She's also a Libra, so they don't line up there. But 2 ticks of attraction, and she does seem to be slightly edgy, which means she will like watching zombie movies with him. And probably not mind him being a potty mouth also. And they're 3 for 3, so I think this could be very good for the both of them. Unless, of course, this happens and we end up going to the Greek restaurant, which I could have sworn was the Thai restaurant, but spoilers, was not the Thai restaurant. Now she's, this place falls well below my normal requirements for a food outlet. How dare you? This is one of my favorite restaurants, but color of your eyeballs is appealing, and yeah, brown hair, yeah, very good. And what would we like? A cold no-meat dish from, we have our, black swoodly-doo hair, and, well, it's not swoodly, it's back swoodles. She has black back swoodles. Oh boy, so now I need to... See, the thing is, if I want a second date, honestly, I think I should do the ones I know to guarantee it. As far as games go, would you rather play a board game or play video games? Play video games, of course. Can't stop progress, of course not. Why would you ever do such a thing? So this is going to be an interesting date where we don't actually learn anything about her. Yikes. I mean, we'll keep it just in case, but we did get that. When at the zoo, do you make sure you see every animal or wander around aimlessly? Of course, wander around aimlessly. It's the best thing. Oh, she needs to change her appearance. Okay, so she has dark brown long hair with the flock of seagulls, like really deep eyeshadow, red lips, no earrings, and then a black spiky jacket on top of a purple on purple striped shirt. And what's she gonna come back with? A lighter jacket. Okay, you changed your clothing. I got this, I know how it's done. Yeah, actually, it looks pretty swell now. Oh, you look even more alluring than you did previously. I do have an eye for detail. Thank you very much. Okay, I did see spiciness go by, so that will work out all good. Okay, so would you rather read a romantic novel or a racing novel? Of course a romantic novel. Why would you read anything else? And we're going to give them 8%. So 351, divide that by 5, you get 70. So 351 minus 70, I guess it would be about... That's not good. That's not good. Wait. It was 351, 20, 40, 60, 70. Oh, it was 351, not 301. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh, it's all my fault. I can't do anything right. Gah. Honestly, I'm just going to set him up with Beatrice Lightbottom then. Well, I'll do one quick search. Okay, actually I lied. I'm going to try and set him up with Saffron Waglow, and I think I'll actually do it. It might be a little iffy, but we'll do 2 dates with her. We'll do 2 dates with her and see what happens. 2 ticks of attraction, and she's a hippie type also. 3 out of 5. The other one is 4 out of 5, but I just feel like with her interest in spellbooks, she might like zombie movies better. So let's just find out. We'll do 2 dates. Now the game's just mocking me with poor restaurant choices. Oh yeah, okay, well, Today is Thursday the 15th, and that means it is the day of my final game pitch. We have Baldy Gray back, and what would you like? Something hot with no meat. Like corn on the cob. So my final game pitch, I've only gotten feedback on my first game pitch, and it was pretty good. Kinda middling though. So I'm like, I don't know what to do, because I need to have a game idea to move forward with by next Tuesday. That's in 5 days, and it took a week and a half to get one back. So yikes. That'll certainly be interesting, I'm sure. But I think they might do it, although the problem with me is, like, first I was like, oh man, you know, I really like my first idea, my other two are gonna be terrible in comparison. Oh wow, that's great. But I was like, you know what, it doesn't even matter because I'm gonna go with my first one. But then as I thought about the other two, I'm like, you know, I wanna make all of these, actually. She didn't like his farting, no surprise there. But I'm like, I want to make all of these, so I don't really mind which one I move forward on. So if I can get the feedback, I might just go with whichever one the judges like the most, which I still think will be my first one, but there's only one way to find out, because granted, there are categories that we can be in, and my third one is in a very loosely populated category, whereas my first one is in the most populated category. So I'm like, well, I'd have a better chance if I do my third one of getting my game made, but I feel like my first game has a decent chance on its own, so, you know, it's kinda iffy. But we're gonna get a second date with Saffron, like the city, like Sabrina the gym leader. Yes, very good. And we will take her out again and find out her bad habits and guilty pleasures and hope that they line up and they can make happy music together. The game decided to cut me a little bit of slack. That is very nice. Makes me happy to see that we can go to a good restaurant. So if this second date doesn't work out, I will just set him up with the other girl. Something cold with no meat. Nope, that has it. It's gonna be naughty sushi. Yep, there we go. See, I can remember it sometimes, occasionally, just not very well. So we need bad habits and guilty pleasures. So, what are you having bad habits? Burping in public. Oh, that's amazing. I like that. I love it. You just hate me farting, so that's fine. Okay, being a potty mouth. Great. They lined up really well on that. So let's hope guilty pleasures are about the same. I'm a little more skeptical about those, though. They just don't seem like they'd be as good. You have any guilty pleasures? Well into monsters. Oh, come on, your guilty pleasure is, you know, just tell her. You don't really look the type. It's fine. We like watching zombie movies. Yeah, that's... You guys have the same guilty pleasure, and you guys don't like it. That kind of bugs me about this game. If he has a guilty pleasure of something, he should like guilty pleasures that are similar. I mean, I guess you could say, like, oh, it's the one thing I dabble in that other one, but it's still kind of like, come on. I know that you like... I think it's animal rights, right? Yeah, you really like animal rights. That sounds exciting. We really like environmental issues. Can't believe animal rights and animal welfare are different. That's like actually a little annoying too. These are just my small problems that I have with an otherwise wonderful game. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy this game way more than I should. This game is honestly one of my top games of the year. Let's see, how long have I had it? It's been about 3.5 months and I put 100 hours into it. That's not a lot, but when you think about the fact that I play it consistently, that's like an hour a day. On average. I mean, it is a little bit less because I skipped some, but then at the start, I played it for like 5 hours in one sitting. Actually amazing. I'm still going to set these two up because their guilty pleasures should line up, but they don't. Alright, Joe, you're up next. Joe Netbert, the 2-star school teacher and a Virgo looking for a man. He's interested in mind reading, pancake makeup, and storm chasing, and he loves blue eyes and green hair. He's active, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and spicy. His bad habit is being bitchy, and his guilty pleasure is some vintage backgammon. Edgy. Where did you get edgy? Nowhere in there says edgy. We actually have a lot of options here, and I'm enthralled. I'm just going to go with one and see what happens. Alfie Wickerherd, obviously if it doesn't work out, I'm not going to do it, but they're both school teachers, which is great. He's an Aries, so they're meh there, no attraction, but he does like ethnic music, life drawing, and playing the didgeridoo. He is kind of hippie, but 3 for 3, and I think he might like backgammon, because hippie and vintage, I don't know, something about them seems... we'll find out, we'll find out. I kid you not, there are 3 people in the black book, I believe, 2 or 3 that are 4 out of 5 guaranteed, and 3 that are 3 out of 3, possibly 5 out of 5. Alfie's one of them, so we're just going to try it, and we have a blonde small fro here, and well, what do you want? Something hot with no meat. Of course you're a vegetarian. Let's get you some yeast extract on toast. My favorite. Oh yeah. Definitely. So what do we need to talk about? Tradition sounds good. If you could have either car, would you prefer a gas-guzzling muscle car or an electric eco car? That's fine, that's fine. You know what? You guys are 2 stars. You can do it. Electric eco car. Come on, man. Get your head in the game. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I suppose it'll have to do. And there's the other thing we want to talk about, activity levels. When you go on summer holiday, would you rather go swimming or lounge by the pool? Okay, go swimming. So 4 out of 5 is, in fact, pretty good. He was at a free thinking show the other night. Ooh, great fun. Let's just find him. We just gotta find that white hair and bushy mustache and the pink shirt, but I'm not having much luck. You know what? Give me the money and then give me Alfie. I'll take that. There you are. That's really cool. Not Arf. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Okay. 4 out of 5's not terrible. I'm going to, honestly, I'm going to date him around with everybody and then go through second dates if, for the ones that are worthwhile doing. Alfie is in fact worthwhile, and thankfully we got the chef one at an easy restaurant. So this should be a breeze. It had a lusciously luxuriant texture, it had a hint of extravagant opulence, it was delightfully and artfully well presented, it was deliciously and utterly satisfying, and it had a delectable underbelly of divine nectar. Very glad to hear that, thank you. Yes, very good. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Grab that cat, and yeah, I quite like them too, but they're second date material, so let's get a second date. If you got a 5 out of 5, I'd debate it, but for a 4 out of 5, there's so many other good options. We're not going to stop there. Dwight Babfast is next up. He's a 1-star database administrator and a Sagittarius, so again, on the horoscope. But they have 2 ticks of attraction, and he likes gentle exercise, which I think is kind of vintage. 3 for 3 again, and if it is vintage, playing backgammon will work out quite well with him. And we're gonna get some wonderful Indian food. I almost said Italian. I'm like, no, why would I say that? But that's great. The game is trying to make it up for me with these nice random hard restaurants, which is great because I don't like it when it doesn't do that. Man, we have just like those cinnamon rolls everywhere. And what do you... A hot dish with red meat. Okay, that looks like it. Lamb. Lamb is red meat, yes. So Rogan Josh. Seth Rogen Josh Hutchinson, I don't know. I think that's his name, but that's pretty much what it is. You need to tell a friend something quickly. Call them on the phone or send them an IM. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. That's all we can hope for, but it'll be fine. We'll be good. I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. And we need spiciness. If it would be so kind. It's not going to be, of course. So let's just, when it comes to pets, do you never let them on the sofa or let them sleep in bed with you? Of course let them sleep in bed with you, because otherwise the animals get really sad. When I was a kid, I had a pet doggy. I let it sleep in bed with me. Oh, I trained him to say sausages when we won a TV talent show. America's Got Talent has really gone downhill recently. Sorry, I guess it would be Britain's Got Talent, because this is not an American-made game. But there is spiciness, we can do that. You're going to a toga party, do you wear a king-size sheet or a napkin? Oh, 3 out of 5. Honestly, if their bad habits and guilty pleasures still line up, I'd still think about it, but yikes, and that overspun just a little too much. Oh, I thought he'd be so much better, but it just turned out for the worst. But that's going to get us 15 coins. I will always take 15 coins. If you roll out of 15 coins, you're going to be so mad, don't do it. Thank you. Yeah, king size sheet, of course. Romance is not that. Yeah, king size sheet. That says romance. Hit me up with some chocolates. I'm gonna start on this side this time. Oh gosh, that is not what I wanted at all. Okay, what if I do this one? Okay, so we know that it's one of these four. Let's do that one. Oh, I got it! Oh my gosh, wonderful. Absolute favorite, indeed. Fantastic selection. Wow, that was some really good chocolatiering by me. But yeah, I know you really like him, but we're just gonna have to do Would You Like to See Me Again? He had a delightful time. No surprise that we're going out once more. Jimmy Applestein is our next bet for 3 out of 5, hopefully 5 out of 5. He's a pro poker player, a Leo, so again, man, lots of red horoscopes going on. Is that the fire signs, I think? These are earth signs? I think so. No real attraction, which is a problem, but no one's really had the attraction, it seems. And he seems more glam-ish, but still 3 out of 5, so we're gonna try. Peking Toms, let us do this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Jimmy, Joe, yeah. Oh, the dining hall had General's chicken yesterday. It was alright. So we have a short top long brown. We want something cold with no meat and nothing freaky like that. But yeah, it was okay. They cooked it in like a lot of really powerful vegetables like onions and what's the other one? It's like, I don't know, there was zucchini and squash in there, but I know that those may flavor it slightly, but I really think it was the onions, and then there was one other thing that I can't remember what it was. But so I was like, the meat tastes really good, but there's like that overpowering taste of onions and whatever that other meat is. So I was just kind of like, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, it was super exciting. I'm always thrilled when they have General's chicken. Okay, so they didn't line up on that one. What else do we need? Social? Can I get social? No, so let's just do spiciness. Going after the evening, would you rather go to a poetry reading or a burlesque show? And of course a burlesque show. Yep, quivering with anticipation. And Joe, how's it hanging? It's the X, of course. But this is great because they're both spicy. Who's the weirdo? That weirdo was my ex. It's cool that you're still friendly. Yeah, but he's a weirdo. Ugh. My friend made me turn off mouse acceleration on my computer, even though I had gotten used to using it. He says it's an abomination. I'm like, it's really not that bad. But now I need to get used to it, to my mouse all over again. When it worked, do you keep yourself to yourself or get to know everybody? Oh, good, get to know everybody. So you are also welcome to the second date club. I'm surprised no 5 out of 5s though. 940-501-0486. 940-501-0486. Not sure if that's wow, that's right. It messed me up right when I got that typo, and I was like, uh-oh. That's okay. Thank you for helping. Let's vacate the premises. There's a taxi rank outside. Very, very good. Give me that cat. Yeah, I know you really like him, but get a second date. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I'm going to set you up, or I'm going to try and set you up with one person who's a guaranteed 4 out of 5, because you guys seem like you might be a good match also. Actually, I lied. There's one more person I want to try. Jimmy Melendon, 2-star tattoo artist and a Scorpio, so they don't line up at all. But 3 ticks of attraction, 3 out of 5. He's also pretty edgy, and he likes charity shops, but I think we know that guilty pleasures kinda But I believe these are both vintage and vintage. This one may also be hipster, but playing loud music and being bitchy, those may line up really well too. So let's add him to the list. I think I'm gonna have 5 people that I want to take on second dates. Yikes. Now I can say we're getting Italian food. Yeah, how very exciting. I'm not gonna mess this up. Jimmy, are you rustled? Internet jokes. But they have, oh man, a lot of compliments going on. That's always good. And what would you like? Something hot with fish and no mushrooms. Okay. Like that one? Yeah, let's do the mussels. And we have like black hair, green eyes, like green eyeshadow, like bah, there's so much green. And what do we need? We need tradition and tradition alone. We will barely get it. Which gadget would you rather have, a new potato peeler or the latest smartphone? Okay, latest smartphone. So we've got lots of 4 out of 5s. That's very good. This guy will be my front runner just because of all the attraction that they have. You know, it's always really nice. So what can we not talk about? We cannot talk about yellow. So when at a party, do you sit at the corner looking at your phone or mingle with everybody? Of course mingle with everybody. I need to start like scooting through these dates so that, you know, I can actually get through all the second dates. Because at this point it looks like maybe I have time for 4 dates. But there are 5 people I want to go on second dates, and I don't even know if that's all of them. So would you rather go on date to an afternoon tea room or try a cabaret show? I'm just going to keep clicking through as long as I know what's happening. We'll take Kitty Powers, we'll shoot him, it doesn't really matter. Let's hurry on up. Yep, and just totally pay the bill now. Let's call our waiter. Whew, the green eyeshadow though. Oh, her name's Ivy. Never mind, it's totally acceptable. It's fine, thank you. Yes, very good. It's time to shoot. We're going to get out of here. And I'm going to send these guys, I think I'm going to skip that last person for now, but I want to see how these guys line up real quick. If their bad habits are good, I may just set them up, but we'll see. Oh gosh, I heard one of the washing machines downstairs getting angry. Started like, you know what they do when they are like overloaded or something. But we're killing it with these good restaurants. We have a black chin strap here, and what do you want? Something cold with fish and nothing freaky. Okay, I can do that. Chicken. Oh, was it this one? Oh, pickled fish served cold. There we go. For some reason, when it said fish, I was looking for the vegetarian. I was like, I didn't see anything. That's great. You have any bad habits? Playing loud music. That's awesome. I know that he said that. We can't help being a little bit bitchy. That's totes okay. Man, I think I may just set these 2 up. We'll see how their guilty pleasures line up. I mean, it's a little iffy because they are bleh. Let's do it. Do you have any guilty pleasures? Well, into charity. Really? You dislike that? You really dislike that? You probably shouldn't have told me that. I thought that would be fine too. Oh, he's totally lame. Okay, so yikes. What to do? 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 I don't know if I can set them up then. A 6.0 helps out though. Ooh, and the perfect. It didn't like screw me and give me a great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah, the back hook wasn't gone for too long. It's the bestest fragrance ever. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I don't know what to do because they seem good. They still seem so good together. No, I don't think I can do it. I have a backup plan. Is there anything I can talk about though? Not really. Okay, interests. I guess that works fine. You like pet snakes, do you not? Yeah, you really like pet snakes. That is really exciting. We like storm chasing, I guess? Okay, so that is where the edgy came from, at least a little bit, I guess. Let's give him 22%. So 211, divide that by 5. No, 422, we'll do it this way. 422 is 20 plus 42, so 422 plus 42, that should do it. I hear the fire truck, so that's worrisome. Man, that's actually like a big fear, is that the fire alarm will go on while I'm recording. I'll just be like, yeah, I know. Okay, we may set you 2 up yet, but not now. You know what? I hate to do it, but I think I need to try Walter Dogberger, the 2-star genealogist and a Capricorn. Because he likes vegetable competitions, buying lottery tickets, and Sudoku, which I think makes him partially vintage. And they're 4 out of 5. Oh, I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I think it'll be fine as long as I speed through these dates because I can set him up with Jimmy easily. They're both edgy. They both seem to like each other's bad habits. Not so much the guilty pleasures, which is why I'm a little skeptical. So we have light brown glam hair, a hot dish with no meat and nothing weird. Let's just go through this as fast as we can. Potato pancakes, of course. We can't talk about yellow, if I recall correctly, but let me just double check that. Yeah, yellow's off limits. We'll start at the bottom. Someone you fancy wants to come in for coffee. Do you clean the kitchen or your bed linen? Of course, your bed linen. Yep, because things gonna happen when they invite you up for coffee. They're inviting you up for a lot more than coffee. Okay, well, we can talk about tradition. That's good. That's next. And then what gadget would you rather have? A new potato peeler, the latest smartphone? Of course, the latest smartphone. Why would you want anything else? Potato peeler's not even helpful. We're going to need to, you know, give him a little bit of a wink. And again, a little bit of a wink. Man, I'm actually getting pretty good at this. There we go. Oh, man. I'm making him blush. So good. Yeah, that's the general idea. That's what I say. General idea. Social, man, we've had good luck with things coming up for us. Evening out, quiet pub, or packed nightclub. Of course, the packed nightclub. You want to get down, get funky. The fire truck's coming again. How would we like to split the bill? Of course, it had to be this one. The one game that I really don't have control over. Thankfully, Genealogist is only 2 stars, so it's not like it really matters. Because we're gonna get a second date with him anyways. Yikes. But this is probably dumb. It's probably gonna take, well, it'll only be like 45 minutes. We should be fine. But we are going to get out of here. We are going to get a second date. We're going to take them on a second date. Looking again, I didn't really like the other people. So if these ones work out on the second date, I'll set them up. If they don't work out on the second date, I'm gonna go out with Jimmy again. Back to the Indian restaurant once more. We're getting really good luck on these random ones. It's awesome. Okay. Nice to see you again. Yep, we do have a rosy glow. Another terrific venue. We have bowl cut cinnamon buns here. And what would you like? A hot dish with no meat and nothing spicy. That's spicy. That's not. Zagaloo, please. Very good. We're going to speed through this, waitress. So, if you could, you know, try and expedite our food, we'd be really happy. Thank you. Bad habits, really prone to rushing all the time. You know what? That doesn't really bother me. We can't help being bitchy. Oh, that's nothing. He doesn't mind in the slightest. If their guilty pleasures work out in a similar fashion, even to that, because then we don't even have the dislike going on, that'd be reason enough for me to set them up. So let's go down and see what happens. Guilty pleasures. Skull. Oh my gosh, skull rings. And we like playing backgammon? Oh. I am really glad that we did this. So green eyes, glasses, and blonde flock of seagulls hair. The blonde doesn't matter, but green eyes and glasses will definitely help. Let's get him back. He's going to be this guy right here. Come on back. I'm really glad that we actually held out for this guy because I almost just said, no, Jimmy's gonna be perfect. Why would I send him out with anyone else? But, you know, when your worst thing is a meh, that's actually really good. Now give me blue. If you give me blue, I'll be forever grateful. Yeah, good, an even closer one. And on holiday, would you rather have an itinerary or take each day as it comes? Of course, take it as it comes. Very good. Easy come, easy go. Bismillah. Oh, I already made that joke because I did that last time after the Bruno Mars one. I need to learn more songs with easy come, easy go in them. Okay, so let's hope that we don't mess this one up. Let's take this one. That's not good. That's not good, but that's fine because we can guaranteed to find it. And we have a 1 out of 3, so I'm just gonna guess this guy. Oh, and it actually worked out really well. Nuts ahoy, absolutely divine. 2 out of 3 were good, and we found his favorite. Let us hook these two up forever and a day. These two are gonna give me babies. I believe in you. I believe in you. I am expecting. I will say that right now. I am expecting. Maybe this just goes to show you why you should be very patient with your clients. I think that is a phenomenal match. The only thing kind of worrisome is that they didn't have a lot of attraction, and that does scare me a little bit, but I think they can do it. I believe in them. I want them to break my slump. Please, just do it! I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, goodbye.